Hi everyone. For the past 15 years, I've been speaking in public in front of project management and IT communities on a wide variety of topics, including project management and leadership and even neuroscience. But for the next period of time, I've decided to focus on one topic only, and that is helping you, the project manager and IT professional, to overcome the career roadblocks that are holding you back and to help you get on a career path of which you will be proud for the rest of your working life. A few weeks ago, I decided to do an analysis of all my coaching clients that I've worked with since 2008 to determine what were the factors that were holding them back in their careers. And to my surprise, I found that most of my coaching clients were sharing very few common reasons why they felt stuck and frustrated with the lack of progress in their careers. So in this series of posts that will come out every Tuesday, I will share with you the most common reasons that were holding my coaching clients back in their careers and what did they do to overcome these roadblocks that were holding them back. The number one reason that emerged from my analysis is what I call the missing advocate. And to illustrate this, let me tell you the story of Jane, which I may have shared with you before. Jane was the country general manager in a multinational, very large and complex company. Jane was a very capable leader, and year after year, she produced the highest profitability and the highest revenue out of all the other divisions in her company. And yet, the promotion that she was longing for so much never materialized for Jane. So when I started working with Jane, I asked her first, Jane, tell me about your relationships with the C-level executives in your company. And Jane said, there is not much of a relationship to speak about, actually, she said. You see, all the top leaders in my company are old white men sitting in their ivory towers at head office, and I have very little in common with them. You see, Jane is a woman of color, and she grew up in a very different environment. She worked very hard to further her education. She earned her PhD, and then she worked even harder to achieve a prominent position in her career, climbing up all the way to the level of country general manager. But then it turned out that Jane did not have an advocate that was willing to push for her promotion when the time for promotional discussions took place every year at head office. So I said to Jane, we need to adopt a different strategy, a strategy that will work much better for you. So if you are in a similar situation, I'd like to share with you a step-by-step approach that might change the course of your career. Step number one, sit down and identify the top-level executives that will be sitting every year around the table to decide who will be promoted to the next level. Step number two, select 2 or 3 of these people and start building a relationship with them. Start getting to know them and helping them to get to know you. And when the time is right, ask them, are you willing to be my mentor? You will be surprised that executive level people are more than willing to mentor young up-and-coming leaders in their company. And they will find the time to help and mentor you to be the best that you can and to grow in your profession within their company. So talk to them about what topics you would like them to mentor you on. Ask them what would be the best way for them to mentor you, where and how frequently you should meet, whether it's in person or through Zoom meetings or whatever other way. Ask them if it would be helpful for you to send them the topics that you would like to be mentored on ahead of time, ahead of each meeting that you will hold together. Step number 3, once they've agreed to mentor you, start working very hard on building a relationship with each one of your mentors. Make sure that you provide them all the opportunities to get to know you, like you, and trust you. Ask yourself, what can I do for them? How can I help them be successful in their career? After all, they are contributing a lot by mentoring you, and you should be thinking about what it is you can do to help them achieve their own goals and be more successful in their careers. And step number 4, when you feel that the time is right for you, when you feel that you are ready to get to the next level in your career, share your expectations with your mentors. But don't make it about yourself and don't make it about your promotion. Rather, make it about what is it that you can do to contribute even more to your company. What is it that you can do to expand your range of responsibilities and to bring even more value to the company as well as to its senior stakeholders, including your mentors. And so, when the time will be right, and the next promotional discussions will take place in the company, those mentors that you've been working on to build a close relationship with for maybe a year, maybe longer, will be then ready to push for your promotion. In summary, doing an excellent job in your area of responsibility is necessary but not sufficient to ensure that you progress in your career as fast as you aspire to. And the more senior you are, the more it is necessary for you to develop deep relationships with senior stakeholders in your company so that they would become your advocates and they will be ready to push you forward in your career when the time is right. Back to Jane, the country general manager. A few weeks ago, I received an email from Jane saying, "Hi, Yuri. I am proud to share with you that I have been promoted to vice president and given the responsibility for our company's portfolio in the whole of Latin America and Canada." And this was perhaps the best ever email I've received from a coaching client of mine. Now I'm working with Jane to develop her professional brand as a leader in her industry, as well as helping her to develop a coaching practice for up-and-coming young women of color that will share the same kind of aspirations as Jane had. If you found this video of value, please click on the subscribe button below. And also be sure to click on the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I publish the next video every Tuesday, as I said. And last, if you wish to join our LinkedIn Career Strategy group, please click on the link that I provided below this video. And until my next video, take care and stay safe.